Alright, this video is going to show you how to draw 3D letters. We're going to do a practice word together, and then afterwards you'll use this same method and choose your own word. So you're going to need paper, a pencil, a black marker, an eraser, and a ruler. So we're going to be doing this in 1-point perspective. So if you remember from earlier in the year when you drew the road scene and the other ones, the first thing that you need is a horizon line. I'm going to put it about 1/3 the way down from the top of the page. Okay, then the next thing is your vanishing point. I'm going to try to get it as close to the center as possible. And then down here on the bottom half, I'm going to draw a large rectangle to fit the word in. I'm going to make each letter 2 inches wide. So that, and I'm going to do the word hope. So if we have 4 letters and they're each 2 inches, we want an 8-inch line. You could do them smaller if you'd like, but it's a bit easier if they're wider. So I'm going to draw an 8-inch line and then move it down however tall you would like them. Draw another line. Okay, then you're going to close off the ends with straight vertical lines. Okay, before we start any of the letters, we need this to be a rectangular prism. So what we're going to do is line up the corner, the ruler with the corner and the vanishing point, and draw a line. Then do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm not going to have the letters going all the way back to the vanishing point, so I got to decide how far back I want them to go. So if it's about there, you draw a line. So now all of your letters will fit within that box. You can erase this part. You don't need that part anymore. Okay, so since it is 4 letters, I want to divide this up evenly. So I'm going to make a mark every 2 inches. So just divide it into 4 even pieces depending on how wide you made yours. Okay, use those dots to help you draw lines. Okay, so now each letter needs to fit inside that box. And I'm going to make them very like straight cube-like letters, no curves or anything. So I'm going to draw on the sides of the H. And then the middle. Erase those parts. Okay, now I'm going to turn this into an O. I do want a little bit of space between the H and the O. So I'm going to draw a small square in the center first. And now so that there's a little bit of a gap between the H and the O, I'm going to draw on the side of the O here. The other side there. Okay, now I need the letter P here. I also want it to be pretty squared off. So I'm going to start it there. Okay, then for the hole in the P, I'm also going to make that squared. Okay, the last letter we need is an E. I'm going to have it start about here. You could start there if you want. And draw a line for the top, 2 lines for the middle, and 1 line for the bottom part of the E, and just connect those. Okay, once you have the basic letters, we're going to trace them with the black marker first. This is so that we'll be able to erase some of the parts we don't need so they don't get in the way when we're drawing the rest of the 3D letters. You just have to outline the E. All right, so once you have the letters outlined, you're going to erase the pencil lines that are at the bottom, so down here but not up there. All right, now how I make the word 3D is use all of the corners on the letters and connect them to this line pointing at the vanishing point. So I'm going to get the ruler again and line it up with the vanishing point and the corner, the first corner I see there. Now you don't want to draw past that straight horizontal line because that's where we want the letters to end. So I'm going to keep the ruler at the vanishing point and just go to each corner. Now I don't want to draw through that letter, so I'm going to draw until I get to it. Then I'm going to go to the top. So each corner you want lined up with the vanishing point and to stop at that line. Now I'm going to do the inside also, or the bottom. So line it up with the vanishing point and the letter. You see these ones would be totally hidden, so we're going to skip those. Line it up with the vanishing point in the corner. Okay, now that I've got all of those corners, I want to finish off the letter H before I do any of the other ones. So I want the inside of the shape to end there on the bottom and the top. And then where that meets, you can draw across. I'm going to do it on the other side of the H also. And then where that ends, you would draw down. I'm tracing it all with the black marker. I'm going to leave that one until after I get the O. Okay, so we're just going to continue all the way across with all of the letters. If you can kind of just do it by looking, you can probably do it without the ruler. Okay, the one in the center will point pretty much straight up. Okay, these ones aren't going to show because they would be on the inside. That one for the E is already there. The one from the center and the bottom, this bottom corner. Okay, now we need to connect them all. So you can connect the tops pretty easily. And then on the inside of the O, it'll need one line coming straight down, one across. On the P, one coming down and one across. On the E, the side will need a straight line coming down. On the inside here, going across. Okay, so now I've got the 3D letters. I want to trace the whole, all of them, and then erase the pencil. So make sure you don't miss any of the pencil lines, because then when you go to erase, you don't want part of your letter to disappear. All right, now I have the, oh, one more. Now I have the entire word drawn out. You don't have to use those pencil marks anymore, so go ahead and erase them. All right, so that is the basics of how to draw it. The next video will be on how to color it to enhance the 3D effect.